evening, good evening, good evening, my ladies and gents. Let me kill this background music. Made a post earlier and asked ladies and gents, what would you like to talk about? And I got a couple hits, and I advised them I will make a video. Also, I will not tag you in that, but I'm going to only give you truth. So let's jump right in it. Let's see what we got here. First question was, what keeps a marriage balanced from both perspectives? Now, this is probably going to come off as a simple example, but this is what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so for an example, we have smartphones. We have to update our smartphones on a regular basis. What happens if you don't update your smartphones on a regular basis? They become non-existent. This is the same way with our relationships, our marriages. We have to update those relationships, those marriages. Whether you have kids or you don't have kids, you two have to have time to yourself. You have to date one another again. You have to go on dates. You have to go on trips without the kids. I mean, find a sitter to come sit with the kids. I mean, that is my number one perspective of in healthy relationship, is that you both have to have time to yourself together. Okay? So next question. Should women wear provocative attire only with husbands, or is it okay to wear it to a club or nightclub or girls' night? I would say yes. Women should wear provocative attire for their husband. If you're married, I don't know why you're going to a nightclub. If you're a girlfriend, I can understand it. Girls' night is a definite. Girls need their time with their girlfriends. That is in utmost respect. Just as well as men need time with their homeboys. There's nothing wrong with that. But should women wear provocative attire for their spouse? Hell yeah, they should. I totally agree with that. Next question. It's a good one. The key to a successful and longevity marriage, and this is one of the points I just touched on, as far as we need to update our marriages just like our cell phones. I mean, but this can't be just one way. This has to go both ways. I mean, one can't be 100% and the other is 50%. There's no 50% in a relationship. There's 100. Let me give you an example. So, and I'm talking to the ladies, because this was a lady that actually presented this idea to me and wanted me to make a video on this. So, when everything is going well in your relationship, you take credit for it. But when everything is not going well in your relationship, you know what? You still take credit for that, whether you think you do or not. You know why I say this? And you know what I'm about to say. It's going to ruffle some feathers. Because, ladies, it's your fault. It is your fault. You have the responsibility to keep your husband happy. It's not on, oh, well, he did this, or I'm just feeling a certain type of way. No, get out of your emotions. Get out of your emotions. This union is because of both of you, not because of you, of how you feel. Decisions aren't made because of how you feel. This is a union. And this is what I go back talking to the subject of modern day women. It's going to bite a little bit. I mean, but I'm only going to tell you the truth. And the thing is that I'm trying to help people realize what are facts and what's fiction. And only if I can help only a couple people, that's totally fine with me. I mean, here's another thing I just want to add in real quick before I continue. And this goes to everyone. What you do for a living that is not monetized. You have to think about that. What you do for a living every day that's not monetized is your calling. I'm not talking about your job that you go work 9 to 5 to. What you do every day, it may include other people. That's your calling. So let me continue. Next question. Do you pray for your spouse, partner, mate, Christian values? Of course. A man of my caliber, I pray every day, every evening. When I lay my head down on a pillow every night, I pray for my spouse. I pray for my surroundings, my people. I pray for a better peace of mind and perspective to walk in your footsteps. Yes, you have to, because you do not have that. You don't have to be in the church every day, every Sunday. You just need to have your own personal relationship with him. But yes, I do pray for my spouse. And your spouse also needs to pray for you as well. Another question. Is verbal abuse okay in relationships, men or women? Absolutely not. That's non-negotiable. No. I don't care if it's... Okay, well first let me say this. Me being myself, what you say to me is what I perceive. I don't care if you come back right after the fact and say, well, I didn't mean it to sound that harsh, or I didn't mean those words. No, you say it, you meant that. We're grown-ups. We're not kids. We're not 18. We're not 20. What you say to me, that's what I perceive. Okay. First 2 times you say it and you come back and you say, well, I really didn't mean it to sound that way. Okay, I get it. I totally get that. The 3rd time, you meant every word you said. And if you truly don't feel that way, try this. If someone says something that you do not like or asks you a question, just take your time for a couple seconds. Take your time, analyze it in your brain, then make a more healthy response. Because there's a reaction to an action. Every action has a reaction. Think about it. Another question. Is it okay to deny or keep sexual relations from partner, spouse, and or lover because you are mad because there has been some type of issues that you cannot work through or have worked through. Okay, so this one is a touchy. This is a tough one here. Okay, so men think differently than women when it comes to sexual relationships. A man can be mad with a woman that he loves, and she want to be intimate. He's going to say, yeah, that's his woman. He's going to say, yeah. But I also get women are on a different caliber when it comes to being intimate. Women are always in their emotions, and when certain circumstances is taking place, they don't have the drive to want to be intimate or have those type of relations. And I'm married twice. There's nothing in this world I have not seen. I mean, I've been there, done that. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you regarding these situations today if I have not experienced this. Why would you go get counseling? Why would you go talk to a life coach from a person that has not even been through a situation that you're expressing to them? You won't. You'll be a fool too. Me being a life coach, why would I walk out of my house wearing a t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops? And then you run into me into the store, I'm like, oh, that's... No, you gotta look your best. That's what it's about. What I'm basically trying to say is that relationships are built on foundation. Both parties have to do their part. It's not 50-50. It's 100-100. So, women, if you feel your relationship is failing, you're not gonna you're not gonna want to hear this. I'm telling you the truth. When it all fails, can you 100% say that I gave my 100% best? Can you say that? I'm sure you probably can. But is what you're telling yourself something that's trying to keep your mind afloat, knowing in the back of your mind that is 100%, that shit ain't even true? Men have issues as well. We're going to get on that subject. We're going to get on that. Trust me, we will. But life is not all about women's needs, their emotions, their wants. And once they figure that out, you'll be more happy. I promise you that. So, with that being said, I look forward for more conversation, content. Like I said earlier in my posts, if you have anything you want to discuss, just send me a DM. I will not tag you in it. I won't call your name. But I'm going to give you the truth. Whether it hurts, whether you like it or not, it's the truth. And with that being said, I definitely bid you all a good night. I love you all. Take care.